Um, let me tell you about. I don't want to call her my ex because she's more than just an ex. I'm just gonna say my best friend that I came to lost. Let me. Fuck. I don't think I can talk about this, to be honest, too, because the more I talk about, the more like I want to cry because you fucked up, and the more like I think about this, her, like, you just think in your head like, wow, like why would you ever do that? But I fucking did it. Yeah, I did it. But let me start by saying that she had fucking best kisses in the world, man. Like, I don't want to say I got annoyed, because I mean, my face says I was annoyed, but in reality, like, she would look at me and be like, hey, like, give me a besito. And deep down, I'm just like, holy shit, like, it's fucking cute. But like, I kind of looked like I was annoyed and stuff like that. I didn't want to come off like that. But she loved me with all that she had. She provided. Oh Lord, let's go provided. She did more than any girl will ever do for me. She was willing to pay for almost anything, and she wouldn't let me pay for most of the stuff because she felt like she wanted to help out, and I let her, but then at the same time I didn't, because I felt like, as a guy, you need to help provide as well, so I did my best to help her too. And like, I tried helping her save. I tried to do everything. I tried to tell her like, hey, you don't need to get this, you don't need to get that. But yeah, another thing, she's very beautiful. Like, Lord, those Victoria's Secret models. I'm sure you guys seen them, but fuck. So she worked at VS, right? And this girl, like, she had the body, She had the body. She had the looks. Her makeup was always on point. When she got ready, like, literally got ready, like, her hair done, her makeup done, it was like Vita Vote on next Miss Universe, to be honest. She was phenomenal, like, fucking spot on. She was very loving. She was. She's very supportive. She cared for me. The loving part of her was always making sure I had everything right, making sure I was making the right choices, making sure that I was happy before she was happy. And I mean, I was too. I showed her that I loved her. I appreciate everything that she did for me. In the year that we were together, I never made her mad, never hit her, never made her seem like she wasn't enough for me, She was caring. She fed me. She made sure like I was fed. She made sure I had, like, I had clothes. I had something to do with my life. Like, she made sure I had it, like, she cared. She made sure like I had my school straight. She made sure I paid this off. She made sure I did everything that I wouldn't think about. She made sure I did it. And understanding, like, to understand someone is to fully put yourself in their shoes, you know? And I feel like she did. She was, when I felt like she wasn't there and that she didn't understand what I was going through, she legit put her emotions aside and she said, Javi, I understand, you know, like, you don't have to explain to me in further depth, like, I get what you're saying. I know I'm not playing victim, because I know I'm not playing her victim because she didn't do shit, you know? And I don't think I'm able to accept the fact that I wasn't good enough for her, because I know the stuff I did for her too, you know? Like, we were partners, like, legit. We were both the fucking same person. But to say you guys were a whore, you know, you guys both had to feel the same way towards each other. And I did, but when it comes to the point where I was alone and I really didn't, like I said, I seeked attention, and I was still a kid, and I still did my childish fucking shit. This is gonna take way longer than I hope that it is, because I remember my first, I guess, encounter with love in a way. I'm not quoting love because I don't know, I feel like this was like that one, you know, like the one in a million. You get like 3 chances of it, and this is like the second, third one, and I felt it, you know, like I feel it. I feel like this is gonna take a year, maybe more, and I'm not putting in time span because I don't want to say I have hope, because I've heard her twice. Way too many chances. I've heard her twice. I'm barely 20, she's barely 21. And I'm that person where I'd rather find someone young and then live my life, you know? Live my life so that I don't have to keep out looking for someone, or them looking for me and having to do all this stuff by myself, you know? Like, I enjoyed someone's company, and she was very enjoyable. I enjoyed it very much. It's hard talking to her now. Like, I don't want to say it's forced, it's just, I know that she's hurt, and I know that I'm hurt because I've hurt her, and what makes it worse is I feel like she feels like this whole time like it was all fake, and like my love for her was fake, you know? Anyways, back to her, because I mean, any guy to get someone like her and fucks up knows, like, that's it. This girl, she had a smile, she had this laugh. This laugh was so contagious. It was cute. Her hugs, the way she would speak like in a cute girly voice was just something. It was her, and I'm always gonna remember that part for her, you know? She be like, yeah. It's very embarrassing, you know. To cry in front of a camera and then like gonna end up posting it and shit. I have to get, I don't want to say get control myself, because I mean it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. The more I talk about it, the more I'm able to vent. It's the more I'm able to cope with it, because I'm sure most of you understand, most of you don't. Fuck, bro. Shit hurted. We would start tweets on Twitter and then laugh about them together, and then we would send posts on Instagram, and then we took the cutest pictures. And I planned on having like her kids, but this I knew it wasn't gonna happen. I mean, there was talks where she's like, "Oh, I don't want kids," but you know, if I was just willing to share my life with her, then you know that was more than enough. But it really wasn't. I showed her that it wasn't what it really was. I'm proud of her though. I'm so proud of her. She recently just got a promotion in her job. She's now a hiring manager. She turned out to be the receptionist. I helped her get that. I was like, babe, you know, you should apply to this job, you know, because she was tired of working at her retail job and they weren't giving her enough hours. And I was like, hey, look, babe, like I sent her a link, and she, you know, that was between this girl and her, and she's like, I don't know, I'm gonna get it, you know, like I don't know, because the other girl, she's more of a business type, and I'm just in there and I don't know what I'm doing. I was like, babe, you just gotta have faith, you know, you just gotta believe that you got it, you know. And I remember later that day, she's like, guess what? I was like, what? Like, I got the job. I was like, oh my god, like congratulations. Now, you know, like now you're going to school, you're working 2 jobs, like fuck, you know, like it's a wife, you know, it's like a wife. I'm saying that because I knew she was, you know, like I knew the type of girl she was. She was very hardworking, you know, like nothing got in between her jobs, her schooling. Like she was so focused on her schooling. The way she stressed about school was just like, I wish I could help her out, and I wish I did the most I could to help her out. Like I made sure, like, hey babe, like I'm here. Let me, if you need me to help you study, I did. I tried my best. I know she had this partner that she went to go study with, and honestly, thank you, man. Like, you know who you are, and I'm glad that you're able there to help her out, because I did what I can, and I know I wasn't at all much, you know. Regardless, she said it, she enjoyed my company, and the fact that she felt like she was doing her work, you know. But I felt like you helped her a lot, and I want to thank you for that. She had this, I mean, I don't know if a lot of people do, but she had this thing for In-N-Out. When I first met her, like, she always wanted In-N-Out, you know. She wanted a number 2, no pickle, or extra pickles, no cheese. No, sorry. She wanted a number 2. Okay. She wanted extra pickles and no onions all the time, regardless. And whenever she asked us to eat, I want In-N-Out. And I knew she did. Like, there was no point. Like, she would look at me, like, she would give me that certain look and be like, can we get In-N-Out? And then I said no almost all the I said no almost all the time, because, like, I wasn't much of a fan of In-N-Out. But I'd eat it, you know, like I'd eat it with her. We'd go out there, we'd sit down outside, we'd talk about our day, we'd do all this together, and then if there's times we would go home and eat at home. I cried in front of her watching movies because I was very comfortable with her and she was very comfortable with me. I don't know what else to say, to be honest. There's a lot to say, but in this video, she was the right person, wrong time. And if I see her down the road, and if I'm able to take a chance again, I'm getting that girl pregnant. Like, having a baby with someone like that, you know, you kind of have to risk it all, because she's someone that I'm willing to risk for, and I damn well risk everything, and I lost her. This is diary number 2, but same day type of thing. I just finished talking to her for a little bit. She knows everything, and I can't hide it from her. I don't know why I did it in the first place. I think it was just because I was protecting her and me at the same time. I'm very low. I'm a low person. Thank you. Thanks. Comment, share my videos and stuff. Thank you. Bye.